Welcome to James Doc's UK series, your gateway to exploring the world. Please subscribe to explore travel destinations, fascinating history, and hot global topics. Now, I know you love a good old nose into other people's finances, and let's be honest, who doesn't? Today, we're diving headfirst into the wild world of UK property prices. Ever wondered what £1,000 gets you in London versus a cheaper UK city? The difference is insane. From sky-high rents to bargain homes, let's compare the UK's priciest and most affordable places to live. Buckle up because we're about to see just how far your quid goes, or doesn't, across this lovely island nation. First up, the biggie, the one that makes your eyes water: rent. Now, Londoners, you might want to grab a stiff drink for this one, because we all know what's coming. Living in the big smoke doesn't come cheap, does it? But outside the M25? Well, let's just say your money seems to magically multiply. We're talking going from a shoebox with a hot plate to a palace fit for, well, maybe not a king, but at least a very comfortable duke. Intrigued? I thought so. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty and see what £1,000 in rent actually gets you. London, glorious London, the land of Big Ben, Buckingham Palace and extortionate rents. Oh yes, my friends. If you're looking to live in Zone 1 or 2, that grand a month might get you a parking space and a view of a brick wall. Okay, I'm exaggerating slightly, but seriously, prepare for a shock. We're talking £1,800 to £3,000 for a tiny one-bedroom flat. And by tiny, I mean you'll be practically brushing your teeth in the shower. Think cramped, think competitive, think twice before you sign that lease. Oxford, the city of dreaming spires, scholarly pursuits and eye-watering rents, sadly, yes. Home to one of the world's most prestigious universities, this historic city comes with a hefty price tag. While not quite as brutal as London, £1,000 won't get you much more than a cramped room in a shared house. Think £1,400 to £2,200 for a one-bedroom flat, and that's if you're lucky. So unless you've got a trust fund or a very generous scholarship, be prepared to share with several new best friends, or at least housemates. Next up, we're off to Cambridge, another beautiful city renowned for its academic prowess. But be warned, living amongst those hallowed halls of learning doesn't come cheap. Much like its rival Oxford, Cambridge boasts a competitive rental market where £1,000 won't get you much more than a shoebox with a view of a bike shed. Expect to fork out around £1,300 to £2,000 for a one-bedroom flat. And even then, don't expect luxury, but hey, at least you can tell people you live in Cambridge, right? Now let's take a deep breath and journey north to Hull, a city on the rise and a breath of fresh air for our wallets. Here, £1,000 is no laughing matter. In fact, it's practically a king's ransom. We're talking spacious one-bedroom flats for £400 to £700 a month. That's right, you heard me correctly. For the price of a cupboard in London, you could be living like royalty in Hull. So wave goodbye to cramped living and say hello to space, freedom, and maybe even a spare room for all your stuff. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the realm of the truly unbelievable. Burnley, a charming town in Lancashire, is where your £1,000 transforms from a rental payment into a mortgage deposit. Yes, you heard that right. For the same price as a London shoebox, you could be the proud owner of a 2 or even 3-bedroom house in Burnley. Think spacious rooms, a garden, maybe even a driveway. Suddenly, London life seems a distant and frankly rather cramped memory. Last but not least, we arrive in Stoke-on-Trent, the heart of the potteries and a haven for bargain hunters. Much like Burnley, Stoke offers incredible value for money, with spacious flats and even houses well within reach for under £1,000 a month. We're talking £400 to £750 for a comfortable one-bedroom flat, leaving you with plenty of spare cash for, well, anything you fancy. Pottery shopping, anyone? So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the UK's priciest and most affordable cities. Would you rather have a tiny flat in London or a big house in Stoke? Drop a comment below. It's amazing how far your money can go, or not, depending on where you choose to put down roots. London may have the glamour and the bright lights, but for sheer value for money, the North is calling. Hit that like button if you're shocked by these prices and subscribe for more UK cost of living breakdowns.